up, Pokemon trainers and fans? It's been a minute. For those of you who haven't really been paying attention or simply, forgot about me, I used to be a PokeTuber a while back. Well, I'm back, as you can see. So we're no longer closed. You know what that means? Tipsy's back! And we're actually going to go ahead and start this off with, well, a bit of a pseudo relaunch of the channel. I'm sure you guys noticed the new intro. That's how it's going to be for now, at least, until I decide to do a different one. But we're relaunching Tipsy Spinda with the ultimate Spinda Master Challenge. That's right. Something I hinted at a few times in old videos is finally coming to fruition, but has been much more refined as an idea. So without further ado, let's get on with it. Let me explain the intricacies of the Spinda Master Challenge. First of all, you're going to need a team of 6 Spinda, each with non-repeating moves, which means yes, each one has to have a set of 4 moves, none of them can repeat. So if 2 of them know Psybeam, you've already failed. On top of having 6 Spinda with non-repeating moves, you'll also need to nickname all of them. Why? Because that's what they do in Nuzlocke, and this is arguably harder than a Nuzlocke. Though if you could turn this into a Nuzlocke, that would be terrifyingly hard. That's not to say you can't use other Pokemon. Like, for example, I caught a Zigzagoon and leveled it up to 20 so I could have a Linoon. I had a Cutter and a Surfer until I could get something better like, say, a Sharpedo, which knew Surf, Dive, and Waterfall. Makes things so much easier. And of course I caught a Pelipper so I could have Surf and Fly. A lot of Surf. Remember, this is Hoenn we're looking at here. Mainly because, you initially get Spinda in Hoenn. That's where Spinda was introduced. The Gen 3 games. Emerald, Ruby, Sapphire, not necessarily in that order, but you get it. This may end up becoming a series simply because, Spinda only has a base stat total of 360, which, while not terrible, isn't necessarily the greatest for an endgame Pokemon, I will admit. But yeah, as long as you have an HM Slave and 6 Spinda, which you keep on standby, you should be good. There was a lot of grinding in this challenge. As a proof of concept, here's a video of me taking down a Groudon with a team of mainly Spinda. Now, of course, I'm not gonna put this in the original speed, because let's be real here, it's an emulator, and, fast forward is very useful. I didn't fast forward while recording this, but I realized how long the video was, so I figured I'd go ahead and just show it to you guys sped up, because let's be real here, who wants to sit here all day and watch me get my butt whooped by a Groudon? Again, I know this is a long fight, but again, this is proof of concept. Just to show you guys it is possible to stand up to stronger Pokemon with a team of Spinda. Yeah. Not easy, mind you, but definitely doable. As you can plainly see, I just totally whooped that Groudon's butt after it handed mine to me on a silver platter. Honestly, beating that Groudon is what really told me that, yeah, we can do this. But basically, once you have this team of 6 Spinda, it's Spinda versus the Elite Four. And of course the champion. Which, if you're playing Ruby and Sapphire, will be Steven Stone. If you're playing Emerald, it's Wallace. Now you could, in theory, transfer them up from the Hoenn games up to Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, and Soul Silver via the Pal Park, but that's in the post game, and by that point you'll be rematching the Elite Four and champion of those regions. Which, yeah, don't know if you guys know this, but fighting Cynthia is hard enough with a balanced team. So if you want to do that, by all means have at it, but I'm not a masochist, so I'll just stick to this. Now for the intents and purposes of this video, and rather video series this is going to turn into, we're going to be playing Ruby. Now I'm not doing the whole playthrough, I've just got a few clips here and there, but what I will be showing you guys is my attempt to take on the Elite Four. I'll be showing you, the team members, things like that, which yes, I nicknamed all of them, because again, it is necessary. Each one is a unique gem, far more valuable than some random bullcrap Tauros or Chikorita or freaking Pikachu. As you saw, I didn't even catch that Groudon. So there you go. That's how serious I am. But the way it goes, at least as far as the upcoming series, is every time my entire Spinda crew dies, or sorry, loses, faints, in a battle during the Elite Four challenge, that ends the video. Which means the series ends once I defeat Steven Stone, because we'll be playing Ruby. Hence the video of me taking down Groudon. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Personally, I'm very excited for this, seeing as, it could be a drinking game, or it could not be a drinking game for those of you who aren't old enough to drink. But for me, this is something that I've been working up towards for a long time, and only recently found a way to, actually put it into action. Now, in my next video, I'll be explaining where I've been, why I haven't uploaded in like almost 3 years, which, don't worry, is not going to happen again, because there will be more uploads to come. Got plenty of ideas for content, and we will be reworking a lot of these videos, so keep that in mind. But like I said, feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, and yeah, stay tipsy, my friends.